Hey guys, it is Gigi the Glam Traveler, and today we're doing a full tour of the Pixar Place Hotel. We rented a room here for the night, and we're also going to be eating at every single food spot here, meeting a couple characters, and checking out the pool. They also just added a brand new activity you can do here at the hotel, which is Pixar Putt, a Pixar-themed mini golf course. I am so excited to try it out, and I hope you guys are just as excited to watch. Stay tuned and keep watching if you want to see this super fun Pixar-themed video. This is my first ever time staying at a hotel here in Anaheim, Disneyland. I've stayed at a couple Disney hotels in Orlando at Disney World, but this is my first one here in California. Right when you walk in, you are greeted with these adorable doors that bring buddies together. On one side, you get Mike and Sully, and on the other side, it was Ember and Wade. Right when you walk into the lobby, you are greeted with this giant sculpture of the Pixar ball and Luxo the lamp. And right above it is this amazingly beautiful mobile of a bunch of different line arts of Pixar characters. Guys, we have officially made it to the Pixar Hotel. We are celebrating the 70th anniversary of Disneyland this weekend, and I cannot be more excited. This is my first ever time staying at a hotel here in California. At Disneyland, California. You know that I've stayed at 2 in Florida in the Disney World, but I actually never stayed at a resort here in California, despite this being my home park. Though, that is the reason why. It is my home park, so I don't necessarily have to get a room here to stay here. But I am so excited. I love Pixar, and I'm so excited to stay in this room and experience the magic of Pixar. I'm going to give you guys a little room tour. First off, when you enter, you see the bathroom, and it has an adorable Pixar lamp, Luxo. You can turn the light on right here with these little switches. There's me. It's a pretty clean, plain bathroom. There's Luca. That is so adorable, telling you to conserve water. The soaps are Pixar color themed. How adorable. Normal toilet paper, sink with a bunch of Pixar Hotel branded amenities. Very cute. We'll definitely be taking these. I love Mo. Mo is my favorite character from WALL-E. It is so cute that they gave him a little card there. And yeah, just a plain, normal, clean bathroom. We love. Let's move into the room. The TV. I am staying with a friend, so it has both of our last names, the Pixar Place Hotel. You get your very own Luxo lamp. How stinking cute is that? You also get a You're Invited gift inside. Let's see, what did we get? What's in here? Welcome home. Shop the Discovery Desk on the first floor near the parking. Oh, stop by for a gift? Disney Vacation Club. What? Should I do that, guys, or do you think it's a scam? I don't know if there's anything else in here. Oh my gosh, a little like concept artwork. Can I keep this? I think I can. Oh my god, a little concept art of Up, of the house from Up. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, how cute. I believe this is the gift. And also you have a Pixar Place Hotel, just like itinerary menu. Is this a postcard? Oh my gosh. Go through these things when you go in your room, guys. I am keeping these. Postcard. The Great Maple. We will be eating here in the morning. Spoilies. Turning Red. Kickstart your day with Maylin Lee. Oh, you can get a wake-up call from May. All right, welcome to the Pixar Hotel. And it just tells you all about the conveniences, the story of how the hotel came to life, all the activities and experiences. We will be going to the pool and checking it out and having a great time there. All right, now let's see the actual room. First, you have this very long couch. This is like double the size of the couches in the Art of Animation suites. In this adorable Pixar long painting with my girl Peep, Bo Peep. Love her so much. Also Mike and Sully, also Elastigirl, shout out. And my brother's favorite, Remy Zirette. Very adorable. I love that piece of art. And then when you turn around, you get an even bigger piece of art. Oh, there's the artwork that I got as my gift. So I'm going to assume you can get any of these. If I got the Toy Story one, my boyfriend would have been crazy. He would have loved that. You get 2 queen beds. Well, my suite, I chose 2 queen beds because my friend is staying with me. And both of the beds come with this Pixar ball, like faux leather type long pillow. Very, very adorable. I love. And also, what is this? Dear valued guests, thank you for choosing. We're so happy to have you. And also a little notepad in case you want to write a note to your housekeeping to let her know if there's anything you need special, want her to do, want things for her to leave alone in your room. You can do that to the notepad. And yeah, how exciting is this, guys? We're here. Are you guys ready to celebrate the 70th? Because I know I am. I'm going to change into my outfit for the day. This is not my outfit, despite wearing a Disney hoodie. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Look at how cute the idol is on the TV. It has a bunch of different sketches of different cartoons, and there's animated. Have a mint. That's cute. Right now they're going through Cars. I assume, the further it goes, the longer you watch, you'll go through each Pixar film. How cute is that? And I almost forgot to point out that the rugs have little Luxo lamps. I just love the detailing. And the sheets have the Pixar ball. Disney is top tier with their theming. Every little detail is adorable. And we're coming around to Inside Out. And there's some Toy Story stuff. There's an animated Buzz Lightyear. How cool is that? The concept of Jessie. That is so awesome. Anger, joy, sadness. Look at how cute. I'm obsessed. Do not stow. You will not be chosen. How cute is that? Who is that? Whoa, sadness, fear, joy, disgust, anger, and who? Now we're moving on to Coco. That is so awesome. Definitely, if you're sitting in your room, look through this whole thing and look at all the cool details and concept art. In the hallway on the rugs is a bunch of this different line style artwork of a ton of different Pixar characters. It was so much fun every single day walking down here and figuring out which character was who. I'm staying on the 8th floor, and in front of the elevators there's this one of my personal favorite movies, Turning Red. Huge mural. Now I'm just waiting for my elevator. The way the elevators work is you choose your destination here, and it'll tell you which elevator to go to, A, B, or C. Mine is C, so I'm just waiting for it to come pick me up. The first place we're going to be checking out here at the Pixar Place Hotel is a quick service dining option called the Sketchpad Cafe. It is Pixar themed. They have these gorgeous line arts of Pixar characters on the wall, and they serve a bunch of your normal morning favorites like coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and things like parfaits, salads, pastries, cupcakes, and just little quick service things like that. This place is only open from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., so make sure to stop by before or during your park day because you will miss it when you try to come back home after the park because this place does close at 5 p.m. Look at all these yummy breads and desserts. They even had this special 70th anniversary cupcake that looked delicious. I ended up coming here very early before my Disney park day and grabbing the London Fog, and it was really delicious. Personally, I am a tea person over coffee. I do not like the bitter taste of coffee. Let me know in the comments if you prefer coffee, tea, or hot chocolate.
Some of the old songs. For old time's sake.
They have this stairwell that is soul themed, and what's really cool about the stairwell is they have a piano where Joe Gardner himself comes and has daily performances. I unfortunately was not lucky enough to catch one of his performances, but hopefully next time. Heading out the back entrance on the way to downtown Disney to head into Disneyland Park, I was on this gorgeous little walkway with these Pixar ball lamps and this red, blue, and yellow brick path or stone path, I believe it's a stone path, that you get to follow out of the hotel and into downtown Disney that I thought was just super cute and full of detail. The next morning, me and my friend Athena decided to get brunch at the Great Maple. I have eaten here once before, but I did not film it, so I'm excited to try it a second time for you guys on camera. So this restaurant does offer breakfast and lunch, so we went for brunch. I mean, genius idea, right? We did end up grabbing a couple of drinks and a couple of entrees, so I'm super excited to try it out for you guys. Feel free to pause and read the menu if you'd like.
As time goes by.
It is brunch after all, so of course we had to get the mimosa kit. The mimosa kit comes with your very own personal bottle of sparkling wine and your choice of any of the available mimosa mixers. We decided to go with the lavender lemonade, and it was actually to die for. This was so delicious. I ended up having like 3.5 glasses, and I was tipsy for the rest of the day. I give the mimosa kit a 4 out of 5 stars. I just wish it had a little bit of a cuter presentation to reach that perfect score. For my meal, I got the French toast logs, which don't come with any sides, so I did pay a little extra and got a side of sausage links. The French toast logs are a thick-cut brioche bread topped with warm maple bacon syrup and fresh blueberries. And when I got the sausage links, I was not too happy to realize that it was only 2 for $7. We ate them anyway, and gotta admit, they were good.
I know, this is massive. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this. So if you want, like, a whole vlog, please.
I have a whole donut.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, so much big portions.
I already unzipped my pants. Like, they're already a bunch.
I'm so dead. These are good, though. Hot.
The middle of these thick-cut French toast logs were, I don't want to say underdone, but they were really squishy in the middle. I don't think they were supposed to come with any filling in the middle, so I don't know. There was just a lot of squishy dough in the middle of these logs, which I was not a fan of. The sausages, they were great. They were just regular old sausages. They had a good crunch to the casing. They were cooked all the way through. I didn't have a single issue with these sausages. I ate both of them. I don't think they are worth $7. and it sucks that the entrees don't really come with sides. But if you need a side, it's there for you to grab it. I wouldn't spend $7 again just for 2 sausage links, but hey, they were good. Overall, I'm gonna give the French toast sticks a 2.5 out of 5 because they weren't fully cooked, and the sausages, 3 out of 5.
For old time's sake.
Athena ended up getting the fried chicken plus maple and bacon waffles. That is one entree together, and frankly, I'm jealous of this selection. She was very nice to allow me to try some, so let's dig in.
Maple bacon donut. That's crazy. It has like a crispy outside, and then it's like really soft in the middle. They're good. I'll take a little teeny piece.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Whoa. It's actually like seasoned.
It's so seasoned.
That's really good. Wow.
Hopefully you can tell by my reaction, but this is definitely the best thing we ordered for the entire table. It was amazing. That donut was crispy on the outside and nice and fluffy on the inside, and that chicken was so tender, juicy, and flavorful. If I ever come back here, this is what I will be ordering. This gets the perfect score for presentation and taste. It is amazing, and I highly recommend getting this dish over anything else here for brunch.
As time goes by. Been a long time.
As we were leaving the Great Maple and heading back up to our room, we saw Bing Bong just meeting guests in the lobby. He was so cute and pink and said that we matched in my pink hoodie. I've never met Bing Bong before, and I did know that he does random meets here, and I'm so happy that I got to run into him. He was so funny and cute. Another really cute detail is if you look on the floor in every different elevator, there is a different emblem symbolizing one of different Pixar characters. It's time to check out the pool. Out here on the pool deck, you can lounge around, play some games, grab some snacks and drinks here at Small Bytes, which we will be having a couple drinks from. And you can go into the pool area. There is a water slide and a hot tub plus a main pool. And it is so much fun to just come out here, relax, have a drink, have a little bite or two. This is definitely a fun place to come hang out with your friends or your family, whoever you are here at Disneyland with. And one of my favorite details is there were 4 different fire pits around the deck area that were a bunch of different Pixar characters. They had Ember from Elemental, this guy from the I Lava You short, Anger from Inside Out. It was all just so adorable. I love the detail that Disney puts into everything they do. The third and final dining option here at the Pixar Place Hotel is the Small Bytes pool bar. They have tons of alcoholic beverages, but also regular beverages too if you're not into alcohol, and a couple of light snacks like some bar foods, salad, etc. Feel free to pause. I am struggling with this menu, but feel free to pause and read to see if there's anything that you might like here. Today, I'm only going to be trying some drinks, no food, so I apologize for not being able to show you any of the food options on the menu, but still, I hope you enjoy this review anyway. They even had a menu with special items to celebrate the opening of the Pixar Putt mini golf. I ended up grabbing the All Teed Up, which is basically their version of a Long Island iced tea. I can't wait to try it. It came out mysteriously orange, but I didn't really taste anything orange inside of it. It was fine. I'm not really sure what they put in here, but it was good. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
As time goes by.
One of the main attractions here at the Pixar Place Hotel pool is the Crush Finding Nemo-themed water slide. One of the best parts about it is whenever you go down the slide, Crush screams along with you. He has a few different things he can say, but my favorite one is when he screams, "Righteous!" After hanging out and drying off after the pool, we decided to make our way down to Pixar Putt and check out this brand new mini golf course that they just installed here at the Pixar Place Hotel. I have been hearing all about this brand new Pixar Putt mini golf course, but I haven't been seeing many people go to it or make any content on it. So I really wanted to go check it out myself and hopefully help you guys out if you're looking for content of the same thing.
For all time's sake. As time goes by.
Walking in, it is so cute. The first hole is one of my personal favorite Pixar movies, which is Monsters, Inc., if you could not tell. I already love it. Let's jump in and play some mini golf. As you can see, the start of every hole is on the Pixar Bowl, so it's pretty easy to know where to start in every single hole you get to. The second hole was Elemental themed, which is such a cute movie if you haven't seen it. In this one, you can choose to either start from the fire side or the water side. I personally chose water. I am a Pisces after all, and Pisces are fish, and fish love water. The third hole is Turning Red themed, which is another one of my personal favorite Pixar movies of all time. I just feel like it captures the brain of a teenage girl perfectly. Even though it got a lot of flack, I personally love this film. The flag at this one's hole was a 4-town fan flag. I love that. The fourth hole was Wall-E themed, and I have to say, I loved the design of this hole. It had multiple levels, and it was Wall-E flying around with his fire extinguisher with Eve in space.
Some of the old songs.
The fifth hole was Toy Story 4 themed. Despite the sign just saying Toy Story, this one is based off of Toy Story 4 because it has Benson, the scary dummy. And I love this hole because you get to shoot the ball right up his tongue and into his mouth. And if you needed any help, they have a pointy finger showing you exactly where the hole is. The sixth hole was themed around Inside Out too. But one thing that sucks is that this wheel is actually supposed to be spinning, so you can get 3 different outcomes if you shoot your ball through the wheel, but it wasn't spinning and they just had it set on fear, which we didn't get to see half of the hole being utilized. As you can see here, if you hit it in one of the other emotions, it would carry the ball all the way up to the top and it would drop it down to the hole. I'm sad that we didn't get to see that here today, and hopefully it's fixed whenever you guys come to visit.
The fire looks hard. Yes.
The seventh hole was Luca themed. Another very cute newer Pixar film. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend. The 8th hole was personally one of the cooler holes in my opinion. It was Incredible themed and it had a huge Omnidroid in the middle that all of the Incredibles were fighting. OMG, let's try it out. The 9th hole was Ratatouille themed, and I loved the detail on this one. Some of you guys may know, but I am a sucker for things that look like food that aren't actually food. And the fact that there were giant cheeses, a giant fork, a giant carton of creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche.
It just made me so happy, and this might have been one of my favorite holes just because of these amazing details. The 10th hole was Finding Nemo-themed. This is another of one of my personal favorite Pixar movies of all time. It is also, fun fact about me, the very first movie I ever saw in movie theaters back in 2003. I was just a little baby toddler, but my mom took me to go see it, and it's been a favorite of mine ever since.
As time goes by.
As we were putting at the Finding Nemo hole, we noticed this crazy final hole contraption. We cannot wait to try that out. The 11th hole was Onward themed, and I am really loving all of this love that Disney is showing towards the new Pixar films. They don't get enough recognition, and Onward is another one that deals with family, that deals with love, that deals with trauma, and if that's something that you can connect with, I highly recommend. It also has a lot of nods to Dungeons & Dragons, if that's something you're into. In this hole, you get to shoot your ball straight through Genevieve the van, and I thought that was a super cute detail. And the 12th sign was soul themed, of course. The Pixar Place does love a little bit of soul, and so do I. This movie, I actually really enjoyed, but personally, I didn't feel like it was a kids movie at all. I definitely felt like they made this towards their adult audience, and it was something that really stuck with me, and I find myself thinking about this movie quite often.
LOL.
The 13th hole is another Toy Story hole. This one, based off of the original Toy Story, this course is themed after Buzz Lightyear and his awesome green and purple suit. The 14th hole was Bug's Life, the very first Pixar film ever made. I love The Bug's Life, A Bug's Life. It holds such a special place in my heart, and this course is so cute with the little detailing. Or might I say, big detailing, because this course makes you feel like you are a little bug surrounded by huge-sized, everyday, minimal objects. The 15th hole was Coco themed, another amazing movie with an amazing soundtrack. And this hole is so cool because you get to hit it down the strings of Miguel's guitar.
As time goes by.
just waiting for cars to pop up. The 16th hole is themed after your favorite car, Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow!
Some of the old songs. For all time's sake.
The 17th hole is themed after the first Inside Out movie, and this one was really unique and I really enjoyed the concept. Instead of hitting your ball, you got to choose a hole on the very top of the memory wall, and it got to spit out at a random spot. I don't know how else to explain it. And the floor, if you haven't noticed, is Riley's imagination. It's the inside of her head. I love that.
Some of the old songs. For all time's
All right.
The 18th and final hole is themed after the amazing movie Up. This is the hole that you have been seeing everywhere with the flying up house that carries your golf balls all the way up to Paradise Falls. I'm so excited. Let's finish off this super fun game of mini golf.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
I hope you guys had as much fun watching us play Pixar Putt as we did playing it, because this is definitely one of my new favorite things to do here at the Pixar Place Hotel. You do not have to be staying here at the hotel to do Pixar Putt, so I highly recommend, if you have a resort day, that you are just hanging around and checking out downtown Disney and not going inside the park that day. Come here and have a fun day with your friends, your family, your kids. I had a blast, and I'm sure you will too. Are you planning on staying at the Pixar Place Hotel soon? Tell me all about your vacation in the comments below. I'd love to hear about all your plans, and hopefully I could give you some really cool advice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave a like if you love the Pixar Place Hotel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!